Our next question is, which one has more molecules, 9 gram of water or 9 gram of sugar? So here we have to find number of molecules. So in this statement, the given data is known mass, that is 9 gram of both water and sugar, and we know that molar mass of water is 18 by adding all the atomic masses of the atoms, and sugar's atomic mass or molar mass is 342. So we will divide known mass over molar mass. Known mass of water is 9 and molar mass of water is 18, so we will get 0.5 mole. While for sugar, we have known mass 9 gram and molar mass is 342. So we will get 0.026 mole. So now we have to put this value or number of moles into the formula, that number of molecule in 9 gram of water is equal to number of moles multiplied by Avogadro number. Number of moles for water is 0.5 multiplied by Avogadro number, and we will get 3.01 into 10 raised to power 23. But for sugar, we have number of moles 0.026 and Avogadro number 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. By solving it, we will get 0.1584 into 10 raised to power 23. When we move this decimal point from this position to after 1, we will get 1.584, and this will be subtracted. We have shifted 1 point, so we will minus 23 minus 1, we will get 22. So our answer will be 1.584 into 10 raised to power 22. So question was, which one has more molecules? So answer is 9 gram of water has more molecules than 9 gram of sugar. Our next question is, which one has more formula units? 1 gram of sodium chloride or 1 gram of potassium chloride? Given mass of sodium chloride in above statement is 1 gram, while formula mass of sodium chloride, we know that it is 58.5 gram per mole. For potassium chloride, given mass of potassium chloride is 1 gram, while formula mass of potassium chloride is 74.5 gram per mole. We have to find number of formula units. The formula for finding number of formula unit is number of moles multiplied by Avogadro number. To find number of formula units, first we have to find number of moles, and the formula for finding number of moles is known mass over molar mass. So as we know that known mass is 1 and molar mass of sodium chloride is 58.5, then we solve it, we will get 0.01709. So these are number of moles of sodium chloride. And same is the case with potassium chloride, and known mass of potassium chloride is also 1 and molar mass is 74.5. Then when we put these values in the formula, we will get 0.0134. So we will put these values of number of moles and Avogadro number in the above formula of number of formula units. Then we will get 0.1029 into 10 raised to power 23. When we shift this decimal point from 0 to 1, we will get 1029 into 10 raised to power 22 formula units. Same is the case with potassium chloride. We will put the value of number of moles in the above formula, and we will get 0.08069 into 10 raised to power 23. When we shift this decimal point from 0 to after 8, we will get 8.08, and we have shifted 2 points. Then we have to subtract 2 points from 23. So we will get 8.08 into 10 raised to power 21 formula units. So 1 gram of sodium chloride has more formula units than 1 gram of potassium chloride. As our next question is, differentiate between homoatomic and heteroatomic molecules with example. As we have discussed earlier, that homoatomic molecules are the molecule consisting of same type of atoms, for example hydrogen, ozone, sulfur and phosphorus, while heteroatomic molecules are the molecule that consist of different kinds of atoms such as carbon dioxide, water and ammonia. You can see its answer on page number 16. Our next question is, in which one of the following the number of hydrogen atoms is more? 2 moles of hydrogen chloride or 1 mole of ammonia? As the hint is given in this question that 1 mole of a substance contains as much number of moles of atoms as are in 1 molecule of a substance. As here our number of hydrogen atoms in HCl is 1, number of hydrogen atom in ammonia NH3 are 3, number of moles of HCl that is given 2, and number of moles of ammonia is 1. We have to find number of atoms, and the formula for number of atom is number of moles multiplied by Avogadro number. First we have to find number of atoms of hydrogen in 2 moles of hydrogen chloride. As number of moles, we have to multiply number of moles multiplied by number of hydrogen atom multiplied by Avogadro number. We will get 1.204 into 10 raised to power 24. Then we have to find number of atoms of hydrogen in 1 mole of ammonia. As here is 1 mole of ammonia and 3 number of hydrogen atoms. So we have to multiply 1 with 3 in Avogadro number. We will get 18.06 into 10 raised to power 23. We will shift this decimal point from 8 to 1, and because we are shifting this decimal point from right hand side to left hand side, so we have to add plus 1. So 23 plus 1 will be 24. So answer will be 1.806 into 10 raised to power 24. Therefore, a 1 mole of ammonia has more atoms than 2 moles of HCl. We will get 1.806 into 10 raised to power 24. Atoms of hydrogen in 2 moles of HCl is 1.204 into 10 raised to power 24, while number of atoms of hydrogen in 1 mole of NH3 is 1.806 into 10 raised to power 24. So 1 mole of NH3 has more atoms than 2 moles of HCl. Now look at long answer questions, and its first question is define element and classify the element with example. As we have already discussed in class that elements and its classification on the basis of states and on the basis of properties. On page number 5 you can see its answer. Second question is list 5 characteristics by which compounds can be distinguished from mixtures. On page number 9 we have done the difference between compound and mixture. There are 7 differences. You have to done only 5 characteristics to distinguish between compound and mixtures. Our next question is differentiate between the following with examples. First one is molecule and gram molecule. We have already discussed in the previous lectures that molecule is a combination of atoms, while gram molecule, when molecular mass of an element or a compound expressed in gram, is called gram molecule. So you can find its answer on page number 17. Second is atom and gram atom. As we have already done that atom is the smallest and indivisible particle, while gram atom is the atomic mass of an element expressed in grams. Next one is molecular mass and molar mass. As we know that molecular mass is the sum of atomic masses of all the atoms present in one molecule of a molecular substance, while molar mass is the atomic masses when expressed in grams are called molar mass. You can see its answer on page number 13 and 18. Next one is chemical formula and gram formula. As we have done on page number 11, that chemical formula is used to represent different compounds, while gram formula is the formula mass of an ionic compound expressed in grams. It is also known as gram formula mass. You can see this answer on page number 17. Our last question is mole is SI unit for the amount of a substance. Define it with examples. As we have done on page number 18 and 19, two definitions of moles and its examples. That's all for today. You have to learn complete exercise of this chapter and write short answered question from question number 7 to 13. Then Question number 15, 16, 17 and 19. Allah Hafiz.